That's right. We're back and sound tested.
I think so. I think we're good. Yes.
That's good because last week Brent really had this solo he wanted to sing.
Unfortunately, I was broadcasting from the Grand Canyon, and we're getting some echoes.
Yeah, the baseball gods conspired against us, but maybe for you, because no one wants to hear either of us sing. But hey, welcome to the Eternal Baseball Podcast. We appreciate you joining us. We always say it's the best hour of baseball you'll see all week. I'm Mark. That's Brent. We are lifetime friends who've been running Eternal Baseball, well, at least live, for 6 years. Season 6 is rolling on right now. There was a lot of work that went on ahead of it, but we'll say 6. We do have some folks showing up either early or right on time. So hello to Third String and Brian Lewis. And the best comment we'll get all day.
Hope it
Nice.
holds.
That's good because I'll be honest, we fired our technical director.
Wait, third string is Cam, right?
Yeah, that's our head of
Brian.
research. Head of research, love seeing it. And we are bringing you a good game. I love it when I can use the thumbnail I used for the game this week. I have a picture of an Oriole actually fighting a Cardinal, like the legit birds. So,
Not AI.
No, this is from years ago, back when you had to fake that stuff in Photoshop. So this is legit Oriole versus Cardinal. And that's what we've got tonight on the Eternal Baseball Podcast. Two teams that are having pretty good seasons, but who could use a little bump. So we'll bring that up. And we advertised in the newsletter on Friday that you could see Max Lanier tonight, who I don't know if that many people know Max Lanier, but he won the Cy Young last year in season 5 of Eternal Baseball with, I think he only won 18 or 19 games, but he had like a 1.7 ERA. He was just an absolute witch. So,
Smoking.
Yeah, we were going to have him tonight, and I'll explain to you why we won't a little bit later on. So, anyway, Eternal Baseball, best baseball ever. All your favorite players at their statistical peak, all on one team, working for an Eternal Championship. So that's what we're bringing to you. You can, if you're new, welcome. You can find everything we do on eternalbaseball.com. We're also active on Facebook, on Twitter, a little bit on Instagram. So it's easy to connect with us. And we like nothing better than fan feedback. If you see your favorite team missing a player you think they should have, if there's a guy struggling you think needs some time off, let us know. We can't monitor all 32 teams as closely as we might like. So, and we always say we'll never know any team better than their diehard fans. So keep us posted. Let us know what you think. And we say it's the best hour of baseball because we get right to it, baby. And so we definitely want to give a shout out to some of the luminaries from the baseball world who are celebrating birthdays.
Curt Flood, man, free agency, big one.
Yeah, if you don't know who Curt Flood is, look him up. He's the father of free agency.
Then we've got Brady Anderson, great sideburns, fit that 50 homer year. 50
homers out of nowhere.
All natural.
and then lost his cape, I guess, somehow. And
he shaved those sideburns, and it was
probably it. Yeah.
Weren't you saying that he was the one who blew the was it the Cal Ripken send-off game?
Yeah, I was at Cal Ripken's last game, and I forget who was pitching. It was Boston, or maybe we can get a little help here from Cam. But in the 9th inning, Orioles rally, get a guy or two on. It didn't look like Howell was going to get another at bat, but then they get a couple guys on, and they were getting smoked. They were down like 12-1 or something, but no one cared. It was all about Cal. And then Brady Anderson came up with 2 outs and Cal on deck again, bottom of the 9th, Camden Yards. And this part's fuzzy, but as I recall, it was like 1-2. And the guy dropped just a nasty slider. Whoop, but it was clearly in the zone. And Brady took it, and the ump went, "Gonna do it. Nah, gonna call him out." And I remember the Boston pitcher going, "Okay, because it really was a victimless crime, right? It was 12-1. Baltimore wasn't going to the playoffs. Boston was winning this game, but he was not going to punch out Brady Anderson with Cal on deck and 50,000 Oriole fans losing their mind. And so the pitcher went, okay, cool, give it back, got it, give it aside, let's go, fine. And the next one, he threw a fastball like 8 feet high. As I recall, the catcher had to stand up. And Brady Anderson swung at it and missed. And man, I've never heard the air go out of the stadium like that.
Dude, I was like, foul tip.
Yeah. Oh, it was so bad. And I remember looking at Brady Anderson. I'm way out, and I'm like 30th row left field, and I'm looking at little tiny Brady Anderson, going, "How did I get what was going on from here?" And you didn't get it from home plate. So and Cal, typical Cal, just got up, turned around, walked into the dugout. There you go. Thanks for saving baseball, Cal. Love Brady Anderson.
All right, Max Fried.
Love Max Fried.
Yeah. How many more years you got him?
Like 9. A lot.
All right, Scott McGregor celebrating birthday today.
Yeah, better than I thought when I looked at his numbers.
Yeah. Michael Lieberthal. Lieberthal, excuse me.
Yeah.
Not bad. And then Michael Pineda.
Yeah.
He was all right.
Dude, I'll always remember Pineda for when he was with the Yanks. The Red Sox in the dugout all just laughing at him. And then finally the manager going, yeah, I got to go. And we went to the ump and he's like, you got to go check him. He's got pine tar all over his neck. And they went out to check him, and it was like a rectangle, like 4 feet tall and 7 feet long. It like curved around his neck.
It was like moss on a tree or something.
It was so shiny, right? And basically, people didn't really care if they used pine tar, right? If it gave them better grip, especially on a cold night, it meant they weren't going to hit people as much.
Yeah.
But you had to be, a little covert about it. And it looked like he put it on with a paint roller. And I remember the ump just went out and went, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? And he tapped the guy's neck and he's like, yeah, you're gone. I think it was Boone, might have been Gerard. He came out and he's like, what's going on? And he's like, dude, he's got 4 pounds of pine tar on his neck. And I think it was Gerard. He checked it. He was like, yeah, he sure does. Cool.
Okay.
Off he went. So good. It was just ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a more overt pitcher cheating since maybe Joe Negro in the M Report.
Yeah. Gaylord Perry probably had some good ones too, man.
Right? Like, what are you doing?
It's like your Mariners uniform is clearly discolored all up and down.
That was like one of the. It's funny because you really don't see very often, especially young guys, young talent traded for each other, like big league talent, not prospects. And that was one of the best challenge trades I can remember. Was Pineda in his 3rd year for Jesus Montero from the Yankees in his 3rd year as a catcher who could hit with power. And it was like, wow, who's going to win? Whoever wins this deal is going to grow forever. And it turns out both teams lost that trade. They were both rotten. So good for you guys. Yeah. Cam knows what's going on. Yeah. It was bad.
Nice. Hey, welcome, Dave. We can get Darren O'Day in there.
How about some Darren O'Day tonight? Love to see it. But yeah, there's our birthdays. And I do want to throw in a couple of luminaries who passed on this week. Not the biggest names, but both of these guys had incredible peaks, and they're on Eternal Baseball rosters. So there's Dave Justy, who is, when I looked at, I didn't remember him. He was a reliever mainly for the Pirates in the early 70s, but he had been a starter with Houston. So he reminds me of John Smoltz a little bit. He won 100 games in the bigs, but he also saved 145. So he had 2 good careers, kind of. And in 71, he led the National League with 30 saves, but the best bit, he threw 10 2/3 scoreless playoff innings. Back then, it was just Championship Series, World Series, and Pittsburgh won the World Series that year. So go 10 2/3 scoreless, pretty slick. So good for Dave Justine. He passed away last Sunday. And then just like an hour before showtime, read about Wilbur Wood passing away. He's a knuckleballer for the White Sox mainly. 17 years, 12 of them in Chicago. Couple All-Stars, finished in the Cy Young voting a couple times. But his claim to fame, because he was a knuckleballer, so he had an absolutely rubber arm. He threw 300 innings or more, and quite a bit more, like 350, 4 years in a row, 71, 72, 73, 70. So talk about an absolute horse. And I think they said over that 4-year span, he led all of baseball in innings pitched by 100 innings over the next closest guy. So I found a great picture of him. He's got some killer sideburns going on. And he's wearing the red White Sox hat with the red pinstripes. And he's just got a ball. He's just going, here it is. This is what I do. So Wilbur Wood had a great career, and his knuckleball will continue to confound hitters right here in Eternal Baseball. Let's see what else is going on. Going around the league. In the American League, Cleveland's Albert Bell has an 11-game hit streak that he's still mad about. In Detroit, Alan Trammell's one of the few players who's lost for the year, and they called up a really good fielding shortstop named Harvey Kuenn. It's Kuenn, just for the glove. But he's hitting 357 in 21 games. So
not too shabby.
Good for him. Somewhere at home, Trammell's on crutches going, he's not that good. Oh, whatever, kid. 21 games, what's that? The Yankees bullpen has been kind of rough all year, and they sent Dellin Betances down and added Mel Stottlemyre because they didn't really have a long. So we'll see if that helps them at all.
It's always nice when you can call up your pitching coach.
Right? Not bad. Oakland's on a 4-game win streak. The Mariners just got Ken Griffey Jr. back off the injured list. And a Blue Jays fan this week, Carlos Delgado went off. I think he was 3 for 5 with 3 doubles and 5 RBI, and was one of our players of the game. And so a Blue Jays fan said, "Hey, can you throw up the Blue Jays stats?" And sure, yeah, I can. And I threw them up, and I saw and literally threw them up because Delgado's OPS is like 561.
Oof.
It's just god awful. So he hit 3 doubles, knocked in 5, and got sent down. So Delgado and Bo Bichette both got sent down for Aaron Hill and Sean Green. So we'll see if that sticks in Toronto. Over in the National League, Atlanta's Tommy Bond still leads the league in the ERA at 2.27. The Cubs have won 4 straight. The Reds have lost 4 straight. DJ LeMahieu, or as he's known around here, LeMahieu, has a 22-game hit streak. That's the longest in the league this year. The Dodgers have won 4 straight to close a little bit on the Giants. And the Giants lineup is absolutely murderous. And Jeff Kent, in our newsletter on Friday, we talked about the new batting king, Joe DiMaggio, who took over for Ted Kluszewski. And then over the course of like 3 days, Jeff Kent just took over Joe DiMaggio. So good for Jeff Kent and his 347 average. And nothing's helping that mustache. Like, I don't know if I advised him to get it or keep it, but that's on the tonight. We got our game of the week. It's St. Louis at Baltimore. Game 1 on Saturday. We had homers from Eddie Murray and Ken Williams, who was last year's AL MVP. That backed Jack Powell's shutout as Baltimore won 5-0. In game 2, Bob Gibson hit 2 guys in a row in the 5th inning and got ejected. So with the Cardinals holding on to a slight lead in the 5th, they actually went to Sunday's starter. That's Max Lanier, who we thought we were going to see tonight. Max came in with 4 2/3 shutout innings. Jim Edmonds had 5 RBI, and the Cardinals beat the death out of the Orioles, 12-2, which means tonight's the rubber match. So Cardinals at Orioles, we've got Adam Wainwright, 2-2 with a 3.98 ERA. against Oriole right-hander Harry Howell. And don't worry, Baltimore fans, if you don't remember Harry Howell, he played for the St. Louis Browns way back. But the Browns became the Orioles. So you have his contract. He's 5-6 with a 4-point. And that's what we got going on tonight. I'll show you real quick the week that was. We're out here at week 10. So especially good weeks went to the Cubs, who were 5-1, the Dodgers 5-1, the Brewers 5-1. Back-to-back 5-1 weeks for the Brewers. There might be something brewing in Milwaukee. Minnesota Twins 1-5, Cincinnati Reds 1-5, and that's rough for Cincinnati because they play in this absolute meat grinder NL North. So I think last week, like 3 teams were tied at 2 games back, maybe, and Cincinnati is now 7. Yeah, that's what we're going to see tonight from Harry Howell. Old Owl, apparently. Okay. Yeah, if you say so. It's not 9 degrees out. It's beautiful. I guarantee you they're going to hold on to the ball better than the Patriots or the Texans. So it's time for baseball. Let's get fired up. I haven't played any of tomorrow's games yet, which shows you how my Sunday went. So this will be the last day of this interleague play stretch. And we're right here with St. Louis. Look at Jeff Kent's mustache. Come on down.
Hall of Fame mustache.
No, you want to shave that right off just like that. All right, so St. Louis at Baltimore.
Man, I've been seeing some of those AI videos that are coming out. Have you seen some of those? Where it's actually tracking the people. The people are just talking and it's superimposing whatever they want over it.
Oh, man.
It's going to be great. Pretty soon I can be Babe Ruth and you can be DiMaggio.
Not bad, right?
We're going to have some fun with that.
Brave new terrifying world out there. I was working in a classroom this week and a kid was like, he was looking at pictures of his dog. He's like, look how cute my dog is. I'm like, yeah, it's great. He's like, this is her sleeping. This is her chasing her toy. This is her in a karate gi. This is her in a scuba costume. And I'm like, what are we doing? Right? Like, this is her dressed as Superman. And this is her with 2 heads.
Yeah, it's going to be the point where you just can't trust anything anymore.
Nothing, right? Like, come on. All right, so pitching-wise, it is Adam Wainwright. And over on the Oriole side, it's... Where's Harry?
We've got 140 episodes. We could probably just input that into an AI and then just do the episode for us.
Not bad. It couldn't be any worse, right? They say play the hits. So. All right, so Orioles versus right-handers. And again, in the comments, if you got some suggestions, we'll hear them. Because that way we don't have to be completely responsible. Oh, I thought Harlond Clift was coming off a suspension today, but maybe not. He yelled at an umpire. As they say in Bull Durham, sports fans, he used the word you just cannot use with umpire. So Harlond Clift is missing a week. This must be his last day on suspension.
Man, so, we got to get Boog in there, right?
Look at all these left-handers. Holy smokes. Yeah, they're all good. I think only one of them can catch. No, Sisler can catch the ball. The Cardinals line up empty. We might just put Rogers Hornsby out there, and he'd be enough. Good Lord. But okay, so here we are. So they got 2 monsters, Sisler, or maybe Sisler, and Ken Williams. Man, they're all first basemen. Chris Davis isn't even active.
Boo could play left.
Yeah, Boo will play a little left. I can't lead him off in good faith, right?
Do we get Brady up there?
Yeah, I think you got to pull Brady up there. That way, when he swings and misses, there's only 1 out. Oh, I said it.
I guess we got to get. Where's Cal? Man, he's pretty far down there, huh?
Yeah, Cal hasn't had a great year. Let's see.
Got to get Eddie Murray in there. That's got.
How do you not play Eddie Murray, right? Okay, so Brady Anderson, we can play him right. Sisler can DH. and that lets Eddie Murray. He's their best glove at first anyway, and it breaks up all those lefties. Puts
Can we get Brooks and Cal?
Jim's and Teal's on the bench. Can't help you there. Looks like Hoyles is catching. Wow, Don Buford at second base. But yeah, and then Brooks and Cal. No Baby Doll Jacobson for you Baby Doll Jacobson fans out there.
Love me some Gus Triandos, though. Should we?
We can.
Let's do it.
He's famous from the Wire. All right, so he's kind of rough. So let's move Buford up. Wow, I lost track of myself there. There we go. Instead of Hoyles, and then Ripken up. Instead of Hoyles, and then Brooks in. Like third. Yeah, this can catch. There we go.
We had to go into witness protection for those 3 weeks.
Right? Those live and die by the 3-run home run. That's some Earl Weaver strategy. It was funny. Tino, Tiger fan #1, went to Texas, and the exact same day the Tigers went to play the Rangers in baseball. That's creepy Professor X stuff going on right there.
Professor X.
Here we go. The Patriots and Texans should have reached out to Pineda. Yeah, better grip on the ball. That's a good call. Okay, so next up, let's see here. Oh, the Cardinals. Okay, and they're against a right-hander. So
this lineup, man. Jeez.
It's so good. But you got all them lefties. Maybe get Hornsby breaking them up. 3. He's amazing. It's so ridiculous.
You can't go wrong just going straight down the lineup.
Right? My lead off Stan Musial. That's ridiculous. Johnny Mize hitting cleanup. Edmonds in center. Oops. Oh, Musial. The best thing about Stan Musial, I didn't realize this because I never saw him play, but he was a good defender all over, left, center, right, and first. So he's never coming out, right? I can always find a spot. Here's Stan the man. Albert Pujols. Pujols is interesting because he's a first baseman, right? But you can play him at third. You can try to hide him in the outfield too. So maybe he's.
I feel that third base 3. So that's fair, right?
Yeah, he didn't stay there long, but long enough to qualify.
I mean, 3's not great.
Yeah, and then there's Chick Hayfie, who hits the hell out of the ball and cannot catch it. So just like Little League, get out to right field, Chick Hayfie. Ripper Collins, great name. Joe Medwick isn't even making the lineup. Had Simmons in.
So yeah, exactly. Third base, shortstop.
Well, I know who the shortstop is.
Yeah.
Third base is Boyer.
Boyer.
I knew nothing about him before baseball. You can make a good case for him as a Hall of Famer. Ozzie isn't hitting much, but that's not what he's here for. Yeah. I think we're ready for baseball.
All right,
here we go.
Pitching for Baltimore, Harry Howell. Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder.
It's a good shot of Camden.
Usual.
Beautiful park, Brent. You ever been to Camden?
I never have been to Camden.
You've been to more than me, but I worked in D.C., so I've spent a couple afternoons in Camden.
Yeah, I'd love to hit it someday.
Beautiful park. All right, so we are the Cardinals.
How's the new Yankee Stadium? You liking that?
I mean, once you're in your seat, the field is the same. It feels the same once you're in, but there's like an entire exterior shell that you go through before you go through another shell to get to the field. And that is, I mean, it's all team shops and Yankee Steakhouse. And it just feels like if you can get through the outer shell without spending money, then you're actually ready for baseball.
Kids, blinders.
Yeah. I think they did a good job of preserving what the field feels the same, right? But there's a whole shell that didn't used to be there. But what I do like is where first base is in the old stadium is the same place. I mean, home plate is the same place home plate was in the original Yankee Stadium. and that's now a park, home plate in a park where kids could play baseball.
Oh,
so
cool.
you can stand where Babe Ruth hit.
That's cool.
Like, I'm sure the line is 8 weeks long, right? But still, you can play ball where Lou Gehrig played ball. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
So I'm digging that. All right. So, wait a minute.
Yeah. Where's Boogs? Is that on the outfield?
Yeah. Boog's Barbecue was
left center?
It was either here or here.
Oh, okay.
Move it, Brady Anderson. Yeah. And he was frequently there, just sitting by the register and signing for everybody. So
that's amazing. Who's the other guy? Was it Manny Sanguillen in Pittsburgh? Was that? Did he have one?
Maybe. I saw a bit.
Just like, hey, there's Manny Sanguillen.
Yeah. On a complete lark, I saw a headline pop up and it said, "What is Byung Hyun Kim doing these days?" And I'm like, I don't know, giving up home runs probably. But he's retired, moved back to Korea, and was trained as like a German schnitzel and sausage expert. And he has like a German sausage restaurant in Korea that's big.
That's fantastic. So, I love
salute, man. All right, here we go. Time for baseball.
That was happy ending. I love happy endings.
Right? Here's stand music. Feels like Byung Hyun found his true calling eventually.
German sausage.
Jim.
He was a starter when he came over, when he was with Arizona. This is when I was working in sports radio in Arizona. And we had Schilling on a couple times. And after he had left, they were like, what was the deal with that kid? Why couldn't he harness it? He's like, he never gave up the idea that he wanted to be a starter. And he would practice like he was trained to in Korea. So he would throw like 200 pitch bullpens as a reliever, right? Like, you don't really throw bullpens. You are the bullpen. And Schilling said he and some other guys with his interpreter tried to talk him out of it. And he would just say, yes, sir. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you for your help.
Sure thing.
And appreciate your advice and looking after me in my career. Thank you so much. And then Schilling would leave and he'd throw 100 more pitches. I was like, what are you doing? Yeah. His
good pun.
Spider was the worst. Made good souvenirs, though. Yeah, exactly. Put these on. All right, here we go. Stand music with a walk. Look at Eddie Murray.
Wow.
Somewhere on here, I have
second
a picture
baseman,
of
Rogers Hornsby.
Of Eddie Murray and Ozzie Smith as high school sophomores on the same team in LA. I'm like, are you kidding me? Come on. And,
wait, was Strawberry? No. Was Strawberry on?
Wasn't he with Eric Davis? I think?
Oh man, jeez.
And then they both went. They both went to LA at the height of their powers, and both completely fell apart. So yeah, but you can tell in this photo who they are. Because Ozzie's shorter, but Ozzie already has that gigantic grin, and Eddie Murray as a sophomore is already going to get that camera out of here. Here's Rogers Hornsby. Oh, look at this. Must be coming down to it. Yeah, I don't blame you. Fans out here, football fans, are already saying, I live in New England. You know, Drake May is better than Brady was at this point in his career. You think he's got 7 titles in that arm? Boy, you guys.
He's good, man. No
he is
doubt.
Good, but
let's take a little pressure off him now.
Man.
Pitching for St. Louis, number 50, Adam Wainwright.
Right.
Leading off for Baltimore, right fielder, number 9, Brady Anderson.
I wonder if it hurt Molina's feelings when Wainwright ran to the mound and Ted Simmons went and sat behind home plate. That was kind of Yachty's guy. Yeah, it doesn't have the distance.
Left fielder, number 26, Boog Howell.
Walking.
Designated hitter, George Sisler.
This guy was a beast. But yeah, I mean,
Designated
I
hitter.
like having Ozzy on
Johnny
our side.
Mize.
Between Ozzy and
He's not on our side though.
oh, wait a minute, aren't we St. Louis?
No. We're home team, right?
Hold on, I had it backwards. We're gonna flip it. Look at that. Normally we do that later in the game, like when you're playing Sargon chess and you flip it towards the end when you're getting hosed. All right, so now we're Baltimore, as we should have been.
We're allowed a couple age-related mishaps during the course of the season.
Not getting any younger.
5, Albert Pujols.
I believe we were sharper in season 1, but whatever.
Oh.
Run, Boog.
Jump.
Off the wall, at least.
Right fielder, Chick Havey.
All right, Chick. His middle name was Magnet. Yeah. Oh, he got
jump.
Oh, look at Kenny Williams.
Wow.
Catcher, Ted.
Sack fly,
Simmons.
though. Cardinals are on the board. Here's Ted Simmons. Nicknamed Simba because of his flowing mane.
Center fielder, Ken Williams.
All right, here's our guy. Oh,
First baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
look at that picture. He's going, is that camera on? The camera better not be on. Yeah? No. Wow. He must have hit it right at Havey.
Second
Where Havey
baseman,
actually catches
number
it.
9, Don.
So that
Buford.
Camden building is that apartments? Is that office space? What?
They always called it the warehouse, but that's too good of real estate to be a warehouse. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
what-
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess someone was savvy, maybe.
No.
They held on, dude.
But I think every homer out there on the street or on the mezzanine up here, they've put a little gold plaque down on the ground for who hit it and how far it went. I think
That's cool.
here's Don Buford, who is really an outfielder, but he's not a bad second baseman. Oh, here we go. That didn't take long. That's where they stored all the trains, I guess.
So it's still?
I don't know. We got to ask Cam, I think. Cam Ripken Jr. What's up? Don Buford was an outfielder, I think, but he played some second and wasn't bad. And their second basemen have been awful. Rod Robertson and Melvin Mora, both floaters this season. So Don Buford, here's your chance. Run, Don, run. All right.
Third baseman, Ken Boyer.
Ken Boyer. Okay, we don't have Ozzy, but we get Brooks.
Shortstop,
Take
Ozzie Smith.
Kind of surprised Ripken's a 7.
You think that's a little low? Yeah, because it's really.
I think it's a little
not
high,
about-
maybe.
Well, it's not about glove. That number's range, right?
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's
So-
range. Like,
I mean, my
was he
recollection
6'4"?
of him- Yeah, he was 6'5", right?
Yeah.
He was never that fast, right? But 6'5", once you lay it out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Not bad. Harry Howell, though, like a cat.
Shortstop, number 8, Cal Ripken Jr.
Oh, Rogers.
Oh man,
Third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
send him.
All right. Yeah, right? Nice job, Brooks.
Catcher, Gus Triandos.
Bill
Wrong
Ripken
guy.
just called Brooks a dirty word from the dugout. And I
Hold
bet
his-
you
Pull his bat up.
I bet you can guess which one. Edmonds catches
I
everything.
just remember how. I mean, that wasn't even that valuable, right? That card, but just the novelty of it.
Yeah. I mean, that was like 7th grade, I think, or something.
Who was it? Jimmy Underhill had that. Someone had that
Jimmy
for
Underhill.
Tim Sexton or something like that. I was like,
Right.
that's amazing.
I'll trade you 2 Dale Murphy Revnegs for your Billy Ripken. No. Did we ever find out who did that to him? Because somebody wrote it before. They knew it was photo day.
I don't know. Or if,
Somebody got him. Somebody got him. Here's Jimmy Evans.
Strike three.
Sitting down. I mean, even if it was like your buddy on the team, right? Probably not cool. Although I bet in the end game, Billy's actually not mad that it happened. Right?
Or he may have done it himself, but
It's possible. Yeah, he was probably like tired of being in Cal's shadow, literally, right?
Oh man, looks like Bears tied it up.
There you go. Let's see here. So we got
need a little like window within the window here.
Right. Grounder to first. 22% chance to get Hornsby at home if we throw home. 1 out.
All day.
Already down 1-0. We coming home?
Oh, of course.
Throw home, yeah. Oh, boo. I like to challenge that call. Here's Albert Pujols. To Brooks, to Buford, to Murray. There you go.
Love it.
It's not exactly Tinker's average to chance, but it's cool. All right, 2-0 Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Here's Boog Powell.
Get down.
I don't think Hafey caught. No, Hafey doesn't catch anything. So good for Boog. 15% to steal. Here's George Sisler. Flying out to Edmonds. Didn't hear a lot of that. Kenny Williams. Popping out. So we got, as long as we're in a football mood, we had 2 AFC teams tonight who can't hold on to the football, battling it out to beat the corpse of the Broncos without Bo Nix and just walk into the Super Bowl and probably get annihilated by Seattle.
Seattle looked absurdly good.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I only rooted against Seattle when they had Carroll as the coach. Never cared for Golden Parachute Pete Carroll. Send Powell the third at a 93% chance. You got that. Go get a boob.
Was it Carroll when he got? So he left USC, right? Just because they were breathing down his neck.
Because the sanctions were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then all credit to him. He won a title with them. But his comment was like it had always been his dream to be the coach of Seattle or something like that.
Yeah.
Like no one has ever said that. Coming from the Northwest, it's like I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly right.
Like you're laying it on pretty thick right now.
Yeah. And then he had in the Super Bowl, he had first and goal from the 1. We're going to run a pass play
with Marshawn Lynch.
With Marshawn Lynch,
just the battering ram,
right? Like, I don't think there's a defense in history that could have stopped Lynch 4 times in a row from the 1.
Well, there were some time considerations, if I remember right. They were a little worried about because there was only
maybe
18 seconds or something. But
it's
not as if if you fail, you're gonna have 2 shots, right? Because it's not like the linemen have to sprint 20 yards to get back to the line, right?
I remember there was somebody put up a picture the next day of Phil Jackson on the bench going, "We're gonna give it to Cartwright." Outstanding.
So good.
Oh no, a Brian Bosworth sighting. I hope he's recovered from that Bo Jackson injury.
There was an interview with Bosworth where he had that 30 for 30 where they were talking about he got to Seattle and when he was at Oklahoma, they had 4 defensive sets total. It's like they literally had nothing he had nothing to learn there.
I just remember.
And then he got to Seattle. I was just like, wait, what? You guys actually have?
I remember our pal Seth Hamlin had a shirt that had a flattened Bosworth with a silver and black tank with 34 on the side. And it said, "The Boss knows, Bo goes." When you get put on a T-shirt for one play, it's worse than a poster, right?
Although I have to say, like, there's not many linebackers that would have made that.
Yeah,
Done a whole lot better at that point in Bo's
fair.
career. That guy
That's
was
fair.
a tank.
Somebody said this week the NFL coach with the most career rushing yards, and I'm like, I can't even think of a running back as a coach. It's Jim Harbaugh, who ran a little bit in his day and ran for his life a lot. And he has more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson.
Jim Harbaugh?
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh? Wow.
Because remember, Bo only played half seasons and only played 5 or 6 of them before the hip injury. So
that's amazing. So was that a degenerative hip injury that he
yeah.
had? So it was just
like,
a matter of time. It wasn't just some.
Yeah, it was never going to get better. And the fact that he was still able to play baseball with almost no power from his legs, right? Ridiculous.
But it was just a matter of time before it happened. It wasn't like it was just a fluke occurrence. Or
here's a solid line, man. Brian Bosworth made one movie called Stone Cold. I used to rent it out at Pacific Video. Bend, Oregon.
I remember that.
Terrible flick. Yeah, never saw it, but I rented it to poor people. And would not give them refunds. That's on them. Yeah, but I thought the bit with Bo was like, because he was straining forward for more yards, but a guy had the foot. And so it was like the rest of the body pulled that hip joint, like in a terrible way or something.
But I don't think I've ever seen that injury subsequently.
Yeah,
right?
But you've never seen a guy throw out Harold Reynolds running from first at home.
Yeah, that's true.
Either, right?
Yeah,
so,
I mean, yeah,
I think I'll have to look into it. But I remember at some point they thought it was simply because Bo was such a freak that with the one leg completely trapped, the rest of the body pushing forward, like yanked the hip in a way it ain't supposed to go. So.
Yikes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That's how I remember it. And I remember Bo on crutches after the game. And they said, "Are you playing next week, Bo?" And he said, 100%. Football. All right, so here we go. We got first and third, 2 out. It's Don Buford time.
It's one of those tangent episodes.
Yeah, right? It's a good show. Might not be a good game, but having a good show. Here's Chick Afey. And Ted Simmons. And Ken Boyd. All right, we go to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Cal Ripken Jr. Popping out. We got 2 hits, Roto. So do they, but Brooks to the rescue.
Send him.
Right? I remember him steal. Oh, look, 74.
Oof, let's do it.
I'll send him just to pep things up a little bit. Go get him, Brooks. Yes.
Is that stolen base number 1?
17%, brother. To take
All
care.
right. Come on, Gus.
Let's do it, Gus. Tapper. Let me close.
Whoa.
He's mean. But look at Robinson. 9% to steal home.
Savvy play. All right, Brady.
Here you go. Hey, Brady, don't swing at one of your eyes. All right.
Ooh. Yeah, he was pretty fast. He had to
never know. 37.
37. All right, Boog. We need you.
Boog, pal. Ted Simmons is like,
that's
don't give up a hit to Boog.
Come on, Boog.
Man. That barbecue's sour. All right. Ozzie Smith. Pretty good bunter.
Oh, there we go.
Got it.
It's that Cal Ripken range.
Here's Stan the Man music.
Jump.
Ugh. Jimmy Edmonds. Walking. 21%. He's going nowhere. Rogers Hornsby, though, terrifies me. Man, what a great game we're having right here. It's not football season. What are you doing? Yeah, here we go. Boog was there all the time, man. He loved it. Signing buns.
Was that so much fun?
George Sisler. Oh, rain delay. It happens. The way it works in eternal baseball, we've set it so no games can get rained out, but you can have rain delays. So we'll see.
Real time.
Looks like
St.
it
Louis,
took a while.
Number 39.
Because look who we got.
Brabazon.
Yeah. It probably means we're going to have to replace Howell too. So let's see what we got here pitching wise. Baltimore bullpen's really good. So we have Zach Britton, Darren O'Day, who promised, Felix Bautista, Eddie Watt, and Stu Miller.
What was the deal with O'Day where he's not Irish, he's Czech? But for some reason, there was some, I don't know if it was Ellis Island or whatever else, but like when his was his father maybe came through and something got messed up.
Right? He's probably Odie or something. They're like, whatever.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, are you Irish?" He's like, "I'm actually like Czechoslovakian."
Good for him. Well, we got 5 options with ERAs below 2.18. So not bad. Yeah, who do you guys want to see? Probably not Britton. He's the closer and the lefty. But I can give you Darren O'Day, Felix Bautista, Eddie Watt, or Stu Miller.
Darren O'Day. Let's do O'Day. Let's do it.
Mean, we name dropped him early, so get him one. All right. So here's George Sisler. Wow. Sisler's a fantastic bunter, and Roboski has a range of 2.
Sure.
So I think this might be the time. Run, George. Bad pun. Who else has it? Whatever. I bet Roboski loved it when they dropped bunts on him. Ken Williams going for 3. He's in there.
Wow.
Triple the corner. 1 down. Eddie Murray.
What is he? I was gonna say, should we squeeze him?
Oh, I didn't think of it.
Was that 80?
So it was a line out to Edmonds for the second out. Send Williams home. Safe chance 69%.
I think you do it.
I was looking at this like, does the next guy with 2 outs have a 69% to drive him in? I don't think so. Go get him, Kenny. Out!
Ah!
Jim Edmonds laughing at us. All right, so here gets Darren O'Day time.
Howell has a sore arm. I've never seen that one before.
Darren.
Oh.
Here we go. Sidearm time. Oh boy. Probably a bad sign when the first pitch looks like Charlie Brown. You come back here picking up his socks and shoes.
The yard sale.
Who else flying out? We'll take that.
All right, I'm looking up O'Day. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. People want to know. Hayfy flies out. Here's Simba. Good strong single to right. Mize takes third. It's Ken Boyer. Oh man. Another single. It's 3-0 Cardinals.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
O'Day's original family name was Odakowski. His paternal grandmother, who had raised his father Ralph and 2 uncles on her own after his grandfather died in a car accident, shortened it to Odak. The K is silent, so it's actually silent in Polish phonology. So it'd be Odachowski. So it shortened it to O'Day. And then Ralph and one of his brothers legally changed their last names to O'Day in her honor after they were married. Let's see. O'Day has D. Odachowski stitched on the side of his game glove to honor his family history.
That's cool.
All right, there you go.
I'd never heard that before. So
and I am shocked that I actually remembered that.
I kind of wish he'd
Win-win.
stayed with the real name just to see how Eternal Baseball would have butchered it. Now pitching.
We could change it.
Ogun Fididimi. Okay. So we got first and third for Ozzie Smith. Right at Don Buford, who makes a great play. Oh. That's right. He brings his bat left with him to the mound. Should be good. So I'm looking this up because Robosky's left-handed, and we're getting towards the bottom of the lineup here. Chris Hoyles slaughters lefties, and so does Baby Doll Jacobson. So I'm thinking Don Buford might be done for the night. Drop a little Chris Hoyles in here. I'm not sitting Ripken or Brooks, but Chris Hoyles, yeah, hop on down.
Pinch hitting for Baltimore, number 23, Chris Hoyles.
Michael Jordan wore 23 in honor of Chris Hoyles. So you know.
Track 3.
All right.
Come on, Cal.
Looking good. And Brooks. Look at this. Edmonds, look at Edmonds. See how his name disappeared? That guy's injured. Knocked him out of the game.
What happened?
He must have hit the wall. Crashed into the wall. Edmonds appears to be hurt.
Edmonds is deceased.
Funny thing about Lou Brock, who I never saw play. Obviously, today he is the second greatest base stealer of all time. But he's rated kind of poorly defensively.
Really?
He wasn't a great fielder, apparently. Could run, could hit, but
the Ellsbury of
yeah, exactly, right. So now that we've got Hoyles in to catch, this is where we get a little Baby Doll Jacobson in for Gus. See if we can
for
get
Baltimore,
Brooks Robinson home.
Number 28,
Baby Doll Jacobson.
Look at that dude. Did you call that guy Baby Doll? Whew. Okay. No. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Let's fix the roster here. So Hoyles is going to catch. And it's like Brian Roberts going to play us on second base.
Roberts had some good years.
He did. He really did. He was a doubles machine. I remember that. He had like 40 doubles. Good defense second. He was back when all middle infielders had nothing left. The Yankees always gave him a shot. So we gave him a shot. And then the next year we had Tulowitzki for like 34 games before he retired. And I'm like, man, where were you guys 7 years ago? It says O'Day is wearing out. So
all right.
It's top of the lineup anyway.
Welcome, Felix Bautista.
Right? Oh, hang on. I hit the wrong thing. Bullpen. I mean, it doesn't have to be Bautista. I can give you B.J. Ryan, but he hasn't been very good. But Stu Miller and Eddie Watt are both good.
You choose, man.
Let's go with Eddie Watt, just because I want to hear the crowd do the Stone Cold thing and go, what? When he comes in. All right, last batter for Darren O'Day, and it's Stan Musial. No worries. Hey, look at that. Get it, Hoyles.
Pummel!
Boo. Yeah, I figured.
Center fielder, Lou Brock.
All right, so mound trip. Yeah, okay. He's tired. Here comes Eddie Watt.
Pitching for Baltimore, Eddie What?
Come on, Eddie. And here comes the conga line. Throw to third, out chance 25%. You bet. Hey, Brock takes second, but he was gonna anyway. So second, third, nobody out. Eddie Watt struggling. Oh boy.
Dude, that was a laser. Dang it.
Man, it didn't even hit the batter's eye. Went over the batter's eye. That's nothing. I think
It's falling apart.
yeah, I think we can warm up Stu Miller. Eddie Watt's thrown 7 pitches, all of them bad.
Oh, look at that though.
Right?
Right off the
Dude,
ground.
how bad are they razzing Johnny Mize in the dugout, right? Here's Pujols. All right. And Chicky. I think I've had enough of the Watt show. Come on, Stu.
Pitching for Baltimore, Stu Miller.
Stu Miller looks like he's late on the rent. I'm just saying. We'll see. There we go. 1 pitch, 1 out. Love it. Raboski's still in there. Now, I realize it's a 6-0 lead, but he's only got 12 pitches left in that arm. So just to help St. Louis a little bit, we'll take control just to get him another reliever. Wow, Helsley's been good. Horner's been good. So it looks like it'd be not Helsley yet. So here it is. Oh. And we'll just control both for a second. Pitch and hit. This is how I start our comeback. Brady Anderson, lead off. Very nice. Boog is much worse against left-handers. So I think I think St. Louis will tell the mad Hungarian he did his job. They'll bring in Joe Horner.
Pitching for St. Louis, number 43, Joe Horner.
And then we'll give control back to St. Louis. Hey. Come on, Boog. Ah. And it's still in the park. But we get a run in.
Take it.
It's starting to come back, Roto. 6-1. Here's Kenny Williams. He's great. Wrong guy.
Jeez.
There's only one guy in the infield who does backflips, right? Maybe not him. Oh, the crowd's into it. Murray with a hustle double, and it's 6-2.
Look at this.
2 down. Here's Chris Hoyles.
Strike 3.
Sit down. Good for you, Chris Hoyles. Off the bench, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Love it. Boyers down. Yeah, they keep hitting the Brooks. I like that. Ozzy's done. Stand the man.
Oh. No.
No, Brady Anderson. He's too sexy for that catch.
All right, here we go. Rally caps.
Game time. I don't think we have any other options here. We used our good lefties. Singleton could possibly hit for Brooks Robinson. I don't know if people would like that. Probably better leave that be. He could hit for Brian. Yeah. Kenny Singleton could hit for Brian Robertson, I think.
All right.
No, we don't have more. We got nobody else to play second. So it is what it is. Let it ride. Well, Horner's almost exhausted. And they don't have anybody ready, which is dumb. So out of the goodness of my heart, we'll go back over here to the St. Louis bullpen. It is getting closer, so get there closer up. Here's Horner and Robinson. Now we're talking. Get him, Brooks.
Second baseman, Brian Roberts.
All right. St. Louis. We'll check on Horner, who looks tired, and put in their closer, Ryan.
Pitching for St. Louis, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
All right. Ryan Roberts. Get her done.
Ball 4.
First and second, 1 out, down 6-2. Brady Anderson. Good in the clutch.
Brady.
I was going to say good in the clutch.
Oh, Rams pull it out, huh?
Rams win it.
Oh, man.
All right. So here we go. Bases loaded, down 6-2. 1 out. Boog Powell against Cardinals closer Ryan Helsley. He's going to score 2 with that single.
Jeez, we're in this, man.
Right?
We can walk this off.
People say I don't know how to use a bullpen. Come on, man.
Come on,
So
Sizzla.
2 on, 1 out. George Sisler. Wow, Helsley can't throw many pitches. Hang on. Let's see if I can voodoo curse St. Louis more. Their best, just to show, their next best reliever is Jason Isringhausen. See him right here? 244. Okay. I don't want anybody to accuse us of chicanery. All right. Just pitch and hit.
Track 3.
Oh,
All right, who we got? Oh, hey.
Helsley against Kenny Williams. All right, I'm just gonna do a mound trip. Says Helsley's tired, so even though he's the closer, it's gonna be Isringhausen. Nobody's gonna be talking about that Rams game tomorrow. They're gonna be talking about Helsley or Isringhausen versus Kenny Williams on the Eternal Baseball Game of the Week.
70,000 Twitter comments on this.
Right?
Your pitching change.
Here we go. Pitch and hit. Oh, baby, it's down. Send Anderson home. Safe chance 99%.
Sure.
St. Louis is not going to throw home. So they'll keep Howell at second. And I'll give control back to St. Louis.
Oof. All right,
First
man.
and second, 6-5, bottom of the ninth.
Pretty good little
Kenny
comeback.
Murray. Good game all of a sudden. Oh, that's it. Hey, who wants to be the first guy to ask Eddie Murray about that pop-up after the game?
The final score from Camden Yards, St. Louis 6, Baltimore 5. Adam Wainwright picks up the win. He is now 3-2. Harry Howell picks up the loss. He is now 5-7. Jason Isringhausen gets the save. Number 1. Rogers Hornsby hit home run number 23 on the season. Time of the game, 3 hours, 20 minutes.
I think Helsley came in with a 6-2 lead with
Double
plus stuff and
Crazy.
gave up 2 earned in a third of an inning. So, okay. Good for you, Jason Isringhausen. First save of the year. And our player of the game is Rogers Hornsby. Imagine that. I didn't even remember him killing us, but maybe he did.
Yeah, let's check the box. I don't remember that either.
2 for 4, 2 runs, 3 RBI, a triple and a homer. Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies, Mr. Hornsby.
Checks
And,
out. He must have been talking football.
Right? I guess we weren't paying attention. Oh, and this just in. It looks like Hornsby just signed with the Dodgers for 2 years and $290 million. Good for you, Rogers. Get that money before the lockout. There you go. Hey, that's the second straight week we had kind of a snoozer turn into a really good ball game tonight. So,
Yeah.
like I said, you never know what you're going to get at Eternal Baseball. But we gave you a real white knuckler plus a Rams win. So that's great for everybody. If you like what you saw, check out our channel on YouTube. As we said, this is our 140th game. So if you want to see your squad play a game, we try to get every team on the podcast game of the week at least once per season. That means your team has probably played at least 5 games on our YouTube channel. So check it out. Find us at eternalbaseball.com. It's the best baseball ever. We appreciate you being with us. Congratulations to the Rams, where most of you had at least one eyeball. But we appreciate you joining us, and we will see you again next week on another edition of the Eternal Baseball Podcast.
Thanks, everyone.